Governor Eric Holcomb delivering his State of the State address tonight.
Yeah, he thanked the 3.5 million Hoosiers who have been vaccinated and encouraged everyone else to get vaccinated too.
We know that people getting vaccinated and boosted overwhelmingly stay out of the hospital, stay out of the ICU, and they don't die. If you haven't been vaccinated, I encourage, I plead, I beg of you to speak to your doctor and do so.
Governor Holcomb today laying out his priorities for the year ahead in his State of the State address. Fox 59's Kristen Eskow joins us from the State House with the governor's message for Hoosiers. Kristen?
Governor Eric Holcomb touching on several topics during this year's State of the State address, including public health, COVID-19, and education. One of the biggest topics during this speech, the state of Indiana's economy.
The state of our economy is Indiana strong.
Governor Eric Holcomb making his first return to a joint session of the Indiana legislature in 2 years. Holcomb starting off his sixth State of the State address, discussing Indiana's surplus and economic growth in recent years.
Today, more than 73,000 more Hoosiers are working compared to just before the pandemic hit. 73,000 more.
The governor also touting the state's $1.9 billion investment in schools approved last session, saying it's already made an impact.
More than 85% of school corporations have raised teacher base salaries by an average of nearly $1,800 in the 2020-2021 school year, and 99% are expected to raise salaries in the current school year.
Holcomb called on lawmakers to help increase access to early childhood education and bring more teachers into Indiana's workforce. He also says the state has work to do when it comes to public health.
Indiana ranks 46th in obesity, 46th in smoking, 40th in childhood immunizations.
Holcomb points out his Public Health Commission will issue recommendations on improving Indiana's public health system in time to rewrite the state's budget in 2023. Holcomb closed by addressing the state's COVID-19 surge, its biggest yet. Shortly before a standing ovation for healthcare workers, he issued a plea for Hoosiers to get vaccinated.
Even if you've disagreed with every position I've taken, because I want us both to be around to continue to have those disagreements.
Governor Holcomb says he also wants to make mental health a priority this year, making investments in recruitment and retention efforts. From the State House, Kristen Eskow, Fox 59 News.
Kristen, thank you. Now, we spoke with Democratic and Republican legislative leaders after the governor's address tonight. Senate Minority Leader Greg Taylor says the governor painted a rosy picture of the state's economy, but said many Hoosiers were still struggling during the pandemic.
We have a lot of good things from an economic standpoint, from a state financial picture. But if you ask the average Hoosier, they're still trying to find a way to take care of their families during these very trying times.
Now, the governor did not specifically mention several bills that Republican leaders have been prioritizing, including on vaccine mandates, school curriculum, and permitless carry. Those have been hot topics this year already. Republican leaders were asked if this was a sign of any disconnect between them and the governor.
The governor's got some that are high priorities to him and his administration, and my colleagues and caucus members in the House have issues that are important to them. So we'll work together and figure out the right place to land, but I think this is just part of the legislative process.
And we'll have much more on tonight's address on fox59.com and coming up Sunday morning on this week's edition of In Focus.